God, the fucking teeth. I can see that from here. I can see the fuck, you can land a goddamn arrow through those things.
Don't let them pass.
What in the fucking Dark Knight Joker are these dudes? Whee!
Come on, we might catch them.
Whoa.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
You've an army dying out there, Inquisitor. We're wasting time fiddling with this magic. If jumping down will get us out faster, we should do it.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had
Reason.
They, the option,
They don't
would
give a
have
shit.
proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal, or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world.
Imagine going through this
Crushing what it
dialogue
does
not
not understand.
knowing who she is.
Elves,
Because if you knew who she is, you'd believe every fucking word that
List
would come
is
out of her
endless.
mouth. You know?
We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
What sort of curse should we brace ourselves for if we use the well?
'Twould be easier by far to advise you of a curse. This price is not so well defined. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt.
I would have not
Or a
pronounced it like
goddess of
that.
sacrifice,
Me neither.
according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. 'Tis said the Dalish invoke her before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
We're lucky civilization as we know it is intact.
Some admire the Dalish for avoiding the gifts of progress for so long. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport. Yes.
I want to discuss the well again.
Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand this. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
What if something happens to you? What about your son?
Gotcha.
Kieran is a strong lad. He will thrive, with or without me.
Are you sure of that?
I am sure of precious little these days. Yes.
More rituals? What are they for, do you know?
I believe they signify an intent to lay oneself bare, to champion a cause without pity, regret, or shame. Mathal's cult was not fond of vacillation. One approached them with nothing less than complete confidence.
What happened to those who were less sure of themselves?
Legend does not say. Perhaps this place has a more gruesome history than we know.
Who is this meant to be?
Fallandine, overseer of funerals and guide to the elven dead. I have heard the Dalish invoke him on their deathbed, or before quests.
They all
from
look the
which they
same.
Expect no return.
People cling to whatever gives them hope when their time comes.
Perhaps that's why the Dalish sometimes refer to Fallandine as the Merciful One.
I do not believe they sing songs about Fallandin's vanity.
Do you know any legends?
It is said Fallandin's appetite for adulation was so great, he began wars to amass more worshippers. The blood of those who wouldn't bow low filled lakes as wide as oceans. Mithal rallied the gods once the shadow of Fallandin's hunger stretched across her own people. It was almost too late. Fallandin only surrendered when his brethren bloodied him in his own temple.
I'm surprised they let such a monster live.
One does not lightly kill a god, Inquisitor, even in legend.
Okay.
Just don't jump in the hole.
Just don't jump in the hole. Okay. Jump in the hole. Piles of money and cheese! Cheese! What's next to the cheese? Dead people.
Oh, that must be real safe to eat.
That must be some real good cheese, dude.
Riffius literally killing himself to get past those defenses kind of reminds me of players playing Arma 3 in a mission where they can respawn. Just do some dumb shit.
Oh no, I messed up.
Oh no. How could you do this?
Okay. Oh, it's a two-parter.
Yeah.
All of them? Feels like I'm missing something.
There might be more on the other side. Oh. They're wise to your games. Yeah, there's a whole nother side.
What do you mean, side? Oh,
There's a whole nother side.
okay. Huh?
You had jumped there and it activated one. Nope. Yeah, I was wondering if you were, like, what your thought process was around that. I was just waiting to see. I didn't realize that you didn't hear it.
Okay, I did not.
Oh, now you see it.
Why did that one activate? Oh, I should start the other way.
You wanted harder, so, you know, here you go. You were asked for this.
Ah, fucked up. I didn't.
No, you can still do it.
That did something.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
That was weird. June? How would you know it's not June?
I mean, they didn't, like, pronounce it.
Yeah.
That was you. You're the
it's-
one that said June.
It's pronounced Jean.
It's not that important. You don't need to stop a fucking ritual that you can mess up and have to reset to pick up one gathering item. It's not that fucking important.
Ritual is complete.
Now you can just get whatever you want. You don't have to stop and look at the gathering item like, oh, I need to get that right now. Jesus Christ.
My thought process literally is like, la 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 la. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, I wonder if I can get. No, I need to focus. I need to focus. You're like, fucking don't!
I could see like the gaming instinct process is going in your brain, and I could not believe
click.
that you were actually considering it in a game where you know these things respawn.
Click, 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 click.
Fucking Christ.
I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it.
It was like expressive in the camera movements, not just the stopping. You just straight up went to look at it and everything.
Just la la da 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 da. No.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it. Oh, that's evil.
I wonder why the humans didn't bother.
Oh, what the fuck?
Where you end, maybe. Or you jump around. With the power of spacebar. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. Ah, it can detect you up there.
What's this do?
Changes the gates.
Oh, what if it's I'm on timer?
I mean, you found a way around this anyway. Although you just assumed that that was the way and then called it evil.
Alrighty then.
Do you feel the game trying to get you to jump down the hole?
Yeah. I feel it, Rez.
Oh, there's your timer. The way is open.
It was opened by those who are me.
Hi, guys. You're gonna fuck me up.
Everything is lit. So, what now?
Iron Bull disapproves.
Let us
Blackwall
see the
slightly
doors
disapproves. Solus is happy.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, at least you're pleasing the Dreadwolf.
Yeah.
Punari, would definitely not care about elven traditions.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that matters is the Qun. Hello. Alright, now I go down the hole, right?
Yes. For Corypheus, he sees humans as obviously being the master race. Elves are like animals. And the Qun and Qunari, he describes them as being mistakes. They're just mistakes. They're the worst.
At least you can tame an animal and use it. The Qun?
But he's a Tevinter,
Was
so
this
these
chamber used for?
views are pretty well aligned. And I wonder why Tevinter would dislike the Qunari. Gee, are you really?
Vanavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
I won't be interrogated at sword point. Declare yourself.
Well, good thing we have you at bow point,
I am
bitch.
Konglomerat. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground.
God, this is
We
gonna
wait
hurt
only to
after a
fight.
while.
it's
Oh my
awful.
god, their poor
Our numbers
arms.
diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Virabella San.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Yo, your fucking god is right here. Yeah, God, talk to him. Talk to him, God.
Should I click that first or should I click that first?
Investigate first. Always.
So
It's the
you're
question
elves
mark
from
symbol you're
ancient
looking for.
times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before.
Yeah, it happens really quick.
We endure.
Are they old? Are these
The
elves like
Virabella
old?
San
Old?
must
Yes,
be
they're
preserved.
ancient.
Like they have the old elf blood in them that lets them live longer, right?
What is this Virabella San exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
Solus?
It's an exaggeration when they,
What
in
shall I say,
earlier
Inquisitor?
games,
Shall I sway him?
Say they-
described
Do
them
service
as
by virtue of
formerly
our shared
being
blood?
immortal.
Okay.
He clings to all that remains of his world because he lacks the power to restore it.
The way that they talk is like, oh, we were great once, so like we must have been immortal, and you know, because we lost everything to the humans, we're disgraced, blah blah blah. What does that sound like? High elves from Elder Scrolls. Oh, you know, we were gods once. Yeah, but because we let humanity spread, we lost that godhood. So we have to destroy everything to get that back. Like this, it's just the Dalish are a little misguided on what elves used to be. They think they know. They don't really know. You know who knows? These guys. Because they are them. And to them, the Dalish are stupid. Because they are.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition.
You have shown respect to Mythal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
On this one, if you
Should I do the well for cool shit?
it's not important to do the well. You're more just pleasing the individuals involved. So if you want to please Morrigan, then you're essentially like, okay, yeah, let's do the human thing, fuck the elves, and let's see what we can get out of that for ourselves. Solus is very much, he's not like trying to trick you when he's, as much as that's a pride for the trickster god, right? He just really cares about old elven things. He will be upset every time that you destroy or hurt an old elven thing, and he very much respects when you respect old elven ways and preserve old elven things.
Alright, so fuck the knife ear. Which of these two is the better option?
I mean, alright, if you're gonna do the human thing of fucking it up, really either of those would work. You're just kind of showing preference of, on the left, that would be showing preference to Morrigan. Like, yeah, we might need that well. Otherwise, you're just saying, well, I don't trust these filthy knife ears one way or another, so fuck the well and fuck these elves.
I refuse.
Fuck that shit.
As you wish. Our duty is clear. The Virabella
I can't believe you
shall
picked this
not
option.
be-
But now I know
Destroy it.
if you say
The
consistent,
South
how you're going to react to a later choice.
Okay.
No!
Hi guys.
This is the most 40k decision you've made the whole game. This is the most 40k decision you've made the entire game.
That is unnecessary. A pointless waste of life.
I should have trusted his so-called deal.
Why not? Did he not seem honorable?
He's a guardian, trying to eliminate one group of invaders before the next.
You don't know that.
I thought ancient beings were supposed to be wise.
Well, good thing I'm not an ancient being. Hey. And
This
now
is so much funnier. Every time you piss off Solus is so much funnier with an extra little bit of hindsight.
tell me.
Okay, so every time you piss off Solus is so funny when you do it because he could kill you right now. Not because you're a god or because he's a god or because he's powerful or anything, but because, and he said this when he came back after that one point. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I should not be so quick to abandon you." After you helped him with that whole spirit thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little different for him. If he abandons you, he's literally abandoning you. You will die. If he is not with you, you die. Through this whole game. That's why he stayed.
Because of what's on my hand.
He is the reason it is not spreading and consuming you and killing you. He found you before anybody else, saw what you did and what you had, and decided he was going to do his magic god thing because he realized you were probably the only mortal in existence capable of, with his assistance, staying alive and not getting consumed by this mark. So he kept you alive, and that's why he stayed around in that scene to begin with. But he didn't want to be discovered right next to you.
I wonder.
So he walked away from that scene.
Yeah, so I wonder, while he was away during that period, did my character feel like, I feel off? Just
No, he has protections placed on you. If he's not by you, he can't maintain them, but they'll still be good for at least a little bit. You know, that's why you can go away from him and leave him at the stronghold and go back to him and not die.
okay.
Because just so long as you're at the temple, he can still kind of maintain them. But he is the reason that is not consuming you. Now, if you were anyone else, it would still consume you. He couldn't do anything about it. You're just special but you still need him.
No, I'm special, guys. I'm special. I'm just gonna guess being taken over by the thing will pose a bigger danger than the thing me die. Letting Curfius have it.
But yeah, now you know, he could kill you whenever he wants, or choose to stop keeping you alive.
Yeah. So that means I get to make this knife ear suffer. These things happen because I let him live.
Yes. Every time you piss him off is so funny because you're biting the hand that feeds, or in this case, literally stops you from dying in agonizing death at any second.
That makes us better. That makes us better.
But think about it in the long run, too.
Yeah.
That means he's also the one that chooses, in the end, what happens to you.
He's like, alright, well, your mission's complete.
You would already be dead without him. You would die without him. You were going to. Your own fuck-up of touching that orb killed you. You would have died. I like how you did all the puzzles, by the way.
Yeah.
And did not take the path that involved the puzzles. Of allying with the elves.
Oh, yeah.
Because you earned their respect to have the chance to have them help you, so that you can keep your shared antagonist
If I
away.
jumped in the hole, would I have just come here?
I don't know if you would have come here, but you never would have been able to ally with the elves. I did not jump down the hole. I allied with the elves. I think you can still betray them later. I forget if I did that. But I definitely allied with them for this purpose. Of just wiping out the Venatori.
Well, now I get to wipe them all out and steal their armor.
I thought with Dragon Age 2 and this, before we started playing them, I was like, shit, dude, I don't remember anything. Just that point. Well, here's everything I did when I played.
Dead knife ears, dead Venatori. It must be my birthday. Raz, I found a new weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, it's good. It's real good. But it's not my shiny axe no more.
That's a lot more DPS.
It is. It's just sad. I like my shiny axe.